Hi everybody, Michelle here, and I haven't done a video in a few days because I've been very sick. So I wanted to come to you all and talk to you a little bit about that and what we do when we're sick, when we have fibro. There's a lot of stress right now in my life, and so I do not doubt that my immune system is extremely low, compromised quite a bit. But I don't think this is necessarily a fibro flare because other members of my household are sick as well. So that leads me to believe that this is definitely a bug that's going around. And I know there's been people at work coughing. And for those of you who have to work like I do, try to find a place where you don't have to work around people if you tend to get sick, because I have been put through the ringer having to work around people, and it's very frustrating. When other people choose to come into work sick and cough and sneeze everywhere, it can be very difficult to live around, especially if you're a little bit of a germaphobe. It's very frustrating. So some of the things I choose to do, I have masks at work that I can wear. I don't wear them all the time because I have to talk to so many people. So not wearing them all the time makes me a little bit more susceptible to catching stuff. But there's not a whole lot that I can do right now here in Halifax. And I say that simply because I can't get a doctor's care. I could go to the walk-in clinic and spend hours in there for them to tell me to take a Tylenol. There's not a whole lot more I can do here. The pain that I'm in right now, it's not worth it to go to the doctor. It's just not. My throat hurts really bad. There's clicking in my ears from, I'm assuming I'm all stuffed up in my head. And I know my voice sounds different. It sounds much different than normal. My body is aching, and I've been throwing up, and I've had really bad diarrhea. So I know that it's something going around. This has not been a fun one at all. Yesterday, I came home from work. I got to work, got set up, got sick, came straight home from work, and slept from 10 o'clock until like 3:45, and then went to bed again at about 7:30 and slept until 7 this morning. And I feel like going and laying down again. I'm just that exhausted. This is just, it's wearing me out. Whatever it is, feels kind of like the flu. Definitely feels like the flu. Normally what I would be doing if I had a doctor's care and the right things, I would be taking pain medication, staying on top of it, because one of the things, as fibro sufferers know, the pain is one of the things that really gets you. I can't even sit well without being in pain. Every part of my body that touches something is in so much pain. It's really hard to even just be and breathe. It's excruciating. And I get a lot more cranky when I'm sick, and you may be the same way. I get so much more cranky, and people don't understand it, but it's simply because my body is, it's on a pain level that is really 150 times worse than anyone else's. It's like someone's constantly hurting me with stuff and pulling my muscles and stabbing me at all times when I'm sick. I like to take NyQuil and just be asleep because, at least then I'm not feeling anything. I was going to talk to you guys a little bit about allergies and some of the stressors. Like I had said, I know that right now I'm in so much, I'm in a really vulnerable place because there's so much stress in our lives. We're, after spending so many thousands of dollars to get here. We are having to move back to the United States simply because I cannot get adequate care in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And, you know, every day on the news you see things about how the government is going to fix this problem and make sure that doctors take in patients. But that's not going to happen in a timely enough fashion. There's just no way. So we have to pack up and move back because I don't want to spend the rest of my life sitting in a chair, not feeling good. It's exhausting living this way. I have been sick. We have been here since July 1st of 2017, and I have been so sick most of this time. And I don't want to be sick anymore. I want to go to a place where germs are fought a little bit, and that's the other thing. One of the things that drove me nuts when we first got here, there's no toilet seat covers anywhere, man. There's none. I lay toilet paper down. It's grossing me out. I don't want to sit down on a gross toilet seat. It's just germs can run rampant here, and they obviously do because I tend to breathe them in, and they tend to invade my body like you would not believe here. So that's just disgusting to me. And I'm really not thinking very clearly right now because I do not feel good. So sorry about that. But the stressors of moving back and having to find a way to come up with all of that money again is definitely stressing me out. It's going to be a large out-of-pocket expense all over again, and we just did this. And granted, it's another adventure, but I don't want to have this adventure again. This is not something that sounds fun to me. I was so excited to be here and just be done. So it's kind of frustrating. And I would like to tomorrow come to you guys, and hopefully I'll feel a lot better. Like to tomorrow come and talk about allergies and how they affect us. And the reason is because since I've been sick, I've been craving peanut butter. I've had it twice now since I've been sick, and it's making my stomach really, really funny. So I'm thinking I might have an allergy to peanuts as well. I did have an allergy to nuts years ago, and I saw a doctor who was able to use a very naturopathic method to actually get rid of that allergy. Several sessions, and I wasn't allergic to tree nuts any longer. But now peanuts are giving me the same adverse effect that dairy does on a lesser scale, but it's still there. And so I think I have an allergy to peanuts, which is not a good one to have. And, you know, I had to carry an EpiPen for years before for the tree nuts, and now I think that that might be the case again. So I think I'm going to be cutting out peanuts, which I don't know. A lot of people do, and that's fine. I like peanuts. I like peanut butter. It's really good. Love peanut butter cups, although I can't have those now. So I guess it really doesn't matter, huh? So anyway, I just wanted to come and let you guys know the reason I hadn't made any videos in the past couple days is simply because I am sick as can be and just do not feel good at all. And you can tell from the way I look and my yawning and everything, and I'm so sorry, you guys. But yeah, very excited to get back into talking to you guys about things, and I think that I will go into allergies and then possibly stressors and how they affect our fibro the next day. So this is me, not at my best, but very, very sick, and I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. And I hope that you are pain-free today. I hope that you choose to love everybody around you and lift somebody up in a really, really wonderful way. So love and light and blessings.